Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to the Astroflower reading for the week from the 11th through to the 18th of April. Last week of Aries, and then we'll be moving into the Taurus season, where we've been noticing, and there's a lot of tower moments coming up in the last set of readings and stuff like that. So we have done a reading for the world and for the human race, or the human species, over that period of time. Check the link in the description below, because there seems to be something coming down the line that is for everybody. And actually, I think it's quite positive. So have a look at that video in the description below. This is your Astroflower. This is your material, your relationship side and your emotional side of life. That's on a personal level, friends, family, collective, as it were. And this is on your physical side. So this is on your material side, such as your job, such as your business, your projects, that sort of thing. This is the energy that's flowing through you. And this is the energy of how you combine those two aspects of our lives in the here and now and the reality that is around you. So let's just see what's going on with you at the moment. This is how the universe is trying to influence your karmic path, which is here. And there's definitely, Sagittarius, there's definitely a moment of introspective going on. A bit of daydreaming and looking up and wandering up and, wishing on the stars. You've been having such great cards over the past sort of 2 or 3 months. There seems to be a moment now where things need to be put into perspective. But certainly on the surface, though, that's more sort of underneath. And I think maybe it's a case of what you're doing harming yourself more than anything else. The doubt that you create in yourself, because this top section here, which is where your guides are trying to influence that inner conversation and that inner energy within you and how you combine it in the outside world, is very, very powerful. Even this section down here, between these three here and these three here, there's definitely a change going on at the moment. I'm not necessarily, this is a relationship breakdown. I think this is more you worrying about things. And I think you need to take a holiday from worrying about things. That's what the universe is sort of saying to you here. Because you've got the Four of Wands on one side and the Star on the other. Let's just take let's take this side first. Let's take the emotional sort of side, the relationship side of life. So you've got the universe that is trying to sort of encourage you to wish, to explore your ideas of your wishes. And the best thing is on your guides, which is just in your subconscious, you've got the Nine of Cups, which is equivalent of a wish granted. So I would, at the moment, put it out there into the laws of attraction of what you want to actually experience in that going future. If you want to experience something in the going future, maybe it's a case of walking away from something. There was a Seven of Cups in this position last week, and it was more sort of down to sort of choices. And there was that death and rebirth here and nurturing the pathway. But there was that Wheel of Fortune that seems to be coming in for you if you dare to wish. If you do dare to wish, it looks like you're going to be feeling very secure within yourself, because that's your karmic path this week, of realizing how much work you've actually done and how good you've actually done, how you've worked hard on your future and your emotional side of life to try and create those relationships. But the universe, obviously, when you make choices, this is the thing about the Seven of Cups. If you make a choice, it means you've got to discard the other choices. And I think that's a case of that. And I think it's more a case of where Sagittarius is sort of saying to yourself, but what if I did that? If I had done that, it would have been a great relationship now. How do you know that? You don't know that. No one knows that. Can't live life by ifs and buts. Okay? So you do need to just kind of realize it, get over it, and actually start working on those wishes and those childlike ambitions of life, because you can marry that side at the moment within your physical world. You've got a very good capacity to actually convert things into, from dreams into reality, especially because you've got the Magician sitting inside you. And then you have on your surface, you have the Empress card. And the Empress card she's giving birth, or she's giving birth to the world, which is a new cycle, which is everything that you could so desire. We get everything from the earth. Everything comes from the earth. But it's also manifesting that, connecting that mind, body, and spirit, which is what the magician does. It creates a lot of things. And I think playing on the laws of attraction this week and actually putting out there to the universe, honestly, what you're wishing for, it looks like you're going to get a lot back for you, Sagittarius. Okay? On the material side of life, yeah, there's still work to be done. But maybe it's a case of, that fair exchange, which you should have sort of started seeing this past week between the 4th and the 11th, the 4th and the 10th, now has given way to, okay, fair exchange, but the competition still remains. So if there's a fair exchange between you and another person, there is also your desires of what you want out of life as much as their desires of what they want out of life. And it might be the same thing. So it might be a competition to get what you want out of life, to get that job promotion. It's not necessarily that you want to walk all over the other person, because you're not like that really, Sagittarius, at all. And I don't think the other person would want to walk over you either. But it's a natural and healthy competition between you and the outside world. And I think the universe is sort of saying that pause, that break, or that moment of serenity is coming towards you. And you should know that according to what you've been through in your life. So if you're looking for a new job, yeah, it's going to take a bit of your competition side, which you're really good at, Sagittarius. And you can own this really on the surface, because you've got the King of Wands right at the top of this, and you've got so you've got the Four of Swords, the Five of Wands, and then the King of Wands. So you can own this. You could have that job that you want, or run that business in the way you want to run that business, or buy that house, or do that project. But it's got to come from within inside you. So you got to lay yourself on the line of what you know, of what you've understood through your life, and what you've learned through your experiences and stuff like that. And it will almost give you that break that the universe with the Four of Swords is trying to give you, that bit of healing, of feeling at one and at ease with the world around you because of what you've done and how you've managed to put yourself into place. And feeling sure about that, and having that confidence or courage to go ahead and just say, I've done this. Yeah, I wasn't particularly happy or sort of proud of what I'd done, or but I've learned my lessons, and because I've learned my lessons, I'm a better person, and now I do this in this way, which completely changes things. So it's recognizing, which you've already done. I think you've done this work here, and now it's allowing that new person out of you. Okay, so in this coming week, there might be a bit of competition regarding jobs, or regarding business or projects and stuff like that. You've got this if you are true to yourself, and you will marry every aspect of your life in this coming month or coming week, or 2 months, or a coming month that is the Taurus season, which is a lot of changes coming on. You really want to try and manifest things. So I would really work on those wishes from the universe. I really do appreciate you being here and, joining me on this journey, the exploration of the Astroflower. There's loads of links in the description below. I would really appreciate and if you subscribe and click that bell. It's a good way to share that love around, and I would absolutely adore it. So I would thank you for any future subscriptions that are coming through to me. Okay? In the meantime, Sagittarius, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.